I'm Kelly.
And I'm Krystle.
And we are falling into 40.
Yay! Welcome back.
Thanks. Welcome to another Wednesday with Kelly and Krystle. So today's
Hump day.
It is hump day.
We're really close to each other in this video.
So today's video is about wellness and girls' weekends. The need to get away.
And camping.
And camping.
It's camping. People told me it wasn't really camping, but
it's like sleepaway camp, what kids go to or went to, or what you went to when you were like 12 or something. I don't know.
But I've never done that before, ever. So I will be 34, and this was my first time. I didn't know how to work the sleeping bag.
So if you like this video, make sure you give it a like. It really helps us out.
Thumbs up.
And if you have anything to share about your own camping experiences, leave those comments below. If this is your first time joining us, please subscribe so you can see our videos every Wednesday. And let's head on into our camping trip.
All right.
So why did we go on a girls' trip?
Because we needed to reconnect with ourselves and our friends.
Yes. So we went with 4 other women, so there were 6 of us on this journey, and everyone had a different reason for going. Mine was to get away from all my children, and not mostly my baby. I cried about leaving my baby. He's 16 months old, but he's still nursing and he wants me, and I was like, I've been pregnant and nursing for 9 months and 16 months, and I just want to get drunk and not have repercussions when it comes to breast milk. So, mommy let loose. Yeah.
And I needed to get away from some stressful work. So I took the opportunity to enjoy that weekend and relax and not think about anything else but myself, which I don't do very often.
She doesn't. She's very selfless.
I cried leaving her baby too.
So there's actually scientific reasons to back up why you should go on a girls' trip. One of those reasons is that being around your friends increases your oxytocin levels.
When I'm with Kelly, I'm super high on oxy.
So yeah, it makes you happy.
Yeah. Yay. And happy people just don't kill their husbands. They just don't.
And you do actually live longer if you have more social interactions. So people who are isolated have a higher mortality rate. And another study we found said...
Which was, sorry, I interrupted. Which was like disturbing because it equated it to, so it said that people with less social interaction, it's like to the equivalent of smoking 15 cigarettes a day. Yeah. But then it equated that to like, do you sit at home and watch reruns of Friends all night by yourself? Because it's like smoking 15 packs of cigarettes a day, or 15 cigarettes a day. And I was like, but I do that.
But I do watch Friends reruns.
But that's okay, because I'm very social anyway.
She's incredibly social, more so than I am. But it was a great opportunity to get together with friends that some live far away, we don't see very often, some we just don't see very often, some just also really wanted to get away, and we were like, yes, come. Join in the fun.
Yes.
So,
and hopefully next year we can get a couple of our other friends who weren't able to make it this year to come next year. We're going to make it an annual thing.
Yay, us.
Because it gave us what we needed.
Yes.
So the journey to our camp was, of course, not without entertainment and adventure. It was supposed to take a couple of hours to go pick up our other friend, and then from her house it would take another hour to get to the camp.
So 3 hours. But alas,
that's not what happened.
We left our house at 2 and we arrived at the campsite at 7. 5 hours on the road. Yay! Southern Ontario highways suck.
Yes.
Suck.
We hit mad traffic.
Everywhere.
Everywhere. So it took us a really long time to get there.
And in the final 500 yards,
we
were almost there. Like it's like 20 miles, 20
parking.
kilometers of gravel, bumpy road. And in the last 500
meters. It was a little
bit
of a murdery road, to be honest. Like you had to go down this like back road. It was very like last house on the left to get to this camp. And yeah, we were like almost we were like 500. I think Google said we were like 450 meters or 300 meters away, and we could like see it. We could see where they were going to tell us to park, and then all of a sudden we hit a bump because it's a like bumpy, murdery road, and then everything in my car just made like a terrible noise, and it sounded like we were going to explode.
Not quite, but it got very, very, very loud. And then I turned off the car, and our backseat Sarah was freaking out.
She's like,
Don't
turn
turn
it
the car. It'll never turn back
I'm
on.
gonna turn back on. And I'm like sitting in the passenger seat because Kelly drove, which was awesome of her. But I'm like sitting in the passenger seat, and I'm just like, oh, am I here anymore? Because now I'm just like catatonic. I'm just like, oh my god, the car is dead, like 4 hours away from our home. I don't know what we're gonna do. I'm just gonna cry.
But all was fine. All was fine.
It was.
Yes, it was a cracked exhaust pipe.
Yes.
The camp staff were amazing.
So amazing.
They checked
oh
it
my
out.
Gosh.
Explained that it was a cracked exhaust pipe.
Yeah.
Said all you need to do is like hang it up a little bit higher, get it connected a little bit, and get your way home and seal it up when you get home.
Yeah.
And
so we jacked up my car. I didn't know that it came with a jack and a spare tire because I learned something new about my car that weekend.
Yeah.
And our very good friend went up under there and she secured that.
She did. She fixed
So
it for
I
us.
sounded a little like an Indy 5000 car coming home, but that was okay. We made it.
Isn't it 500?
I don't know.
I think it's Indy 500.
Is it?
I think so.
Love you 3000. I'll make it 5000. I don't know. I sounded like Dale Earnhardt.
It's something.
But we made it.
We made it. Yay! But it was gorgeous. There's a beautiful lake, pine trees, rocks everywhere.
It smelled really
It
good.
did. Our cabin was cute. It had 12 bunks.
12 bunk
6
beds.
bunk beds, so 12 beds. And there were 6 of us, so I got top bunk.
Yeah, Kelly and our other friend like took the top bunk and we were all looking at them like, what are you doing? We gonna be so drunk that like, why are you sleeping up there?
Later, vaguely regretted that decision, but I also still didn't want to sleep down low. That's where bugs were and stuff. I like up high where I can see things.
I just didn't want to fall. So we checked in and then they brought a golf cart to get all our bags because our cabin was super far away from where we parked.
Very far from our car.
And it was pretty far from everything. We had a whole lot of hiking that week.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
On Saturday we did 23,000 steps.
Yes.
I was so proud of us.
Yes, it was a lot of physical activities. So the calories consumed in liquid form
We're very much burned
burned
off.
It was fun.
Very much.
It was all good.
It was great.
Yeah, so that Friday night we all kind of let loose. Like Krystle was like, I'm not letting that car bring me down. And I was like, I am here to be drunk.
Yeah.
Not entirely, but I need to let loose.
So our other friends, they managed to get there only about 35 minutes like earlier than we got there. So they were already in the lodge. So we like unpacked our stuff, just threw it all on our beds, and then we hiked over to the lodge so that we had dinner. So it was awesome because this whole camp women's weekend experience came with your accommodation for Friday, Saturday night, and all your meals. So we went on Friday and we had dinner and we kind of just like chilled, all of us. And then, so they gave us an itinerary and it just had like the times of when everything was happening. So there were scheduled activities and unscheduled activities, when breakfast was, when lunch was, etc.
Yep. And then they turned down the lights a little bit and cranked up the tunes a lot. And and
then the liquor started overflowing the cup.
Yeah, so Krystle needed to forget all about her car, so she had a lot of gin in her first beverage of the night. Yeah, and we had a fantastic evening. For the rest of the evening, everybody let loose.
Oh, definitely. There was a lot of pent up.
Yeah,
like people needed to party.
Oh yeah, there's some hardcore dance party happening right there.
There was. Yes.
Aren't I just spectacular?
A lot of giggling.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I like, as you saw at the very beginning of this video, I perfected that catwalk.
Oh yes.
It was. I don't know how I didn't fall over, but that's okay.
So I think we took our ibuprofen and our water, and went to bed. Not at an appropriate hour.
Yes.
Look at that stuff.
What stuff?
Isn't it neat?
Wouldn't you think my collection's
You have shells for boobs.
That is like the most amazing thing ever.
right? It's so warm.
Shake your conscience at me, bitch.
That's amazing.
It's so
Oh,
warm
yeah.
and comfy.
But that's fine. That's what you had. You were there to live life. You were there to sleep. Maybe you were there to sleep. Other people might.
I'm
have been,
really
but we
sorry
were not.
for you, people who were there to sleep and relax a little bit. We're sorry.
It's fine.
Oh well.
If that was your intention, then you should have gone to the quiet side or worn earplugs. Yeah.
I'll get some head plugs.
Yeah. So we had a fantastic time Friday night, and then we woke up bright and early Saturday.
did.
No one was able to sleep in.
No, we tried.
Yeah.
Tried
So we
to
had coffee and breakfast, and laid into that itinerary.
We did. We started with a rock climbing wall,
Mm-hmm.
which was super fun.
It was.
I've never done any of this stuff before, remember? Like, I've never been to camp. Like, this was all new to me.
Mhm.
So I was like, I want to try everything.
Yeah. We did pretty well.
We did.
Neither of us are fit at all. So
No.
so it was good.
I was impressed with how
I think we
high
hit
we
2
got.
bells.
Yeah, we did.
So you ring a bell every level
Yeah.
you go up. So I think we hit 2.
Yeah.
And we hit that, and there was
We did. We
very
had a good time.
encouraging British staff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Some handsome international staff.
Yeah.
They were fun. They were fun.
They were good.
Yes.
And then we moved on to archery.
Archery. Yeah. Which is fun. You feel very much like Katniss Everdeen.
Yes. It was so
We're
fun
better
though.
looking, though.
We actually did quite well. So, you know,
We did.
I got a bullseye, maybe
Mhm.
2, at least 1.
Yeah.
You got on the board
Well,
first.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was exciting. We hit the board like quite often
Mhm.
within those little circles. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I would like to do it again.
It is unfortunately quite expensive to do as a hobby
Here
around
at home,
here.
yeah.
So we'll have to wait till next year when
Next
we
year.
play archery
And
again.
we'll do more archery when we're there next year.
That was great.
After archery, we went canoeing.
Yes. So finding the canoes and then finding someone who could help us with the canoes or give us permission to use the canoes probably was why we had 23,000 steps on Saturday.
Yeah.
So eventually we were told, like, just go get your own canoe and figure it out.
And they were like, no, we just want you to tell us so we know, just in case. And our friend Sarah was like, in case we die, Tito. And he looked at us and he was like, yep, that's the in case. That's why.
But we didn't die.
No.
We hauled that canoe down and got it in
Mm-hmm.
the water, and Krystle's a little bit of a hangover kind of kicked in, and she was like, that is too much movement for me right now. I'm not getting in there.
No, so I suntanned on the dock, and Kelly and Sarah went out on the canoe.
Yes.
And I was like, I'm gonna sit this one out right now.
It was so peaceful. And it was all I wanted. Like, when we found out about this trip, I said, all I want to do is get up at the crack of dawn and go for a canoe ride by myself. I wasn't allowed to go by myself, so I went with Sarah.
But we discovered why you're not allowed to go by yourself. Yeah, so they were gone for about 45 minutes, and I got some nice sun tanning in, and by the time they came back, I felt much better. So Kelly was like, are you sure you don't want to come? Like, you should come in. And I was like, I kind of do. I want to go in this canoe. I want to prove to myself and everyone else that, like, I got in a canoe.
Mhm.
So we went.
So we went out.
And
we
it
had
was beautiful.
It's great.
It
She
was
did good.
peaceful. It was calm. It was like serenity now.
So we did a little toot around the edge of the neighboring islands, and then there was it was supposed to rain that
Oh,
day,
it
so
was
we
just
could
a
see the
storm.
storm clouds coming, but like it was very intermittent. It wasn't an obvious like imminent danger.
No.
It was just getting really windy, which was really unfortunate. So I'm a seasoned canoeer. I've done this many times before, so we were really stuck. The wind just kept pushing us back to this other island across the lake. It could not get us back. I tried for 25 minutes. Nothing was working.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was trying to get Krystle sometimes to row, sometimes not to row. I was like, maybe I can do it alone. Nothing.
Yeah.
Just going around in big oval.
Yeah.
And
So I was just doing what I was told, like a good little soldier.
Yes.
And also I was a little nervous because of course we had life jackets on, but like I'm not really a swimmer, and you know, we're in the middle of the lake, and so I was just like, this isn't bad, right? It's just unfortunate.
Yeah.
Like we're not in, it's not bad like danger, it just sucks because we're stuck and it's taking a while.
Yeah, it was taking longer than we wanted. We wanted to get back and have fun.
Mm-hmm.
So I sent Sarah a message and said, please send someone to tow us back because this is getting ridiculous. So instead of towing us back, she called me.
Yes.
And I threw her on speaker and dropped her in the bottom of the canoe. And
Kelly's like, I think we need a tow back, and meanwhile I'm like internally like yelling SOS. Like I'm just like, help, tow us back.
But she did not go for help. She
didn't.
She just said, "Oh, come on, you guys can make it. It's fine. You're
Literally,
fine. Just
she
just
was,
go harder.
She
You're
was like,
fine."
I can see you. I'm standing on the dock and I can see you in the canoe. Just paddle, ladies.
Yeah.
There's Kelly and Krystle, lost at sea, trying to make the way back. Go, girls, go. You can do it.
So we did.
We did.
We
We
dug
didn't
in.
have Sarah. I think we're not cool.
No. So it was non-stop push, 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 push. Get your arms
Yes.
hurting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But we got there. We got back.
We did.
So this was so amazing. So worth it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, get Get your girls together. Go
Oh
find
my
something
gosh,
to do
find
as a
something
group.
like this to do.
Yeah, if it's camping, if it's a hotel, if it's Vegas, if you're close to
Yeah.
Vegas, just hole up somewhere with all your favorite people
Mhm.
and reconnect with them.
It's just a great weekend with your girls to
Yes.
just laugh, and like no one is judging anyone. No one cares.
Wear your track pants and your
Yeah.
rain boots and your gross
Yeah.
clothes and let
Don't
it all
wear,
hang
don't
out.
wear a bra. Like everyone was just having such a good time, and you're just telling jokes and stories and eating, and no one gave a shit what you were eating.
No.
It was fantastic.
Yes, please do it.
Do it.
We all need a women's weekend. We all need a girls' trip. Or boys' trip, I suppose, too. But
Yeah.
this was just for ladies.
Yeah.
And it was so freaking worth it. A break from being a mom, being a wife, being at work, having all of these priorities all the time. Just let go, be yourself, try new things,
Yeah.
get out there, experience life,
Yeah.
enjoy
That's
the
like the best way to put it.
beauty of nature.
Yeah.
So
Nature's
good.
okay, but it was still fun.
It's gorgeous.
It was absolutely stunning.
Yes.
Yes. Allergy pills abound.
Yay! Yay! Thanks for watching. See you guys next week.
Bye.
Hey, did everybody do the Advil routine? Wait, no, I haven't. Yay!